Before we get started with anything, I'd like to thank all of y'all for the love and support. It means a lot more than you can imagine. You're the best. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the video that I've got coming today. I know it took me a while to get to, and I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I guess here we go. Hey y'all, it's Hal here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be going through how the fandom, in a way, actually taught me friendship and what real friendship is. This one's probably gonna be a little heavier than the last one, so I apologize in advance. It's also probably gonna be a pretty long ride, so get cozy, grab some snacks, and let's begin. Back when I was very young, in primary school, in the beginning, I had 0 friends. Like, absolutely 0 friends. This is probably because of me. I was absolutely silent in the first few years of being at school. If anyone even tried to interact with me, like, at all, I would just do nothing but cry. Just cry. That's it. I was very shy and had absolutely no knowledge on how to talk to anyone, specifically people my age. I've only recently learned how to talk to people my age, to be fair. So instead, I would bring my stuffed animals around with me and talk to them about my daily life, my struggles, and play games with them. And I would also take them to school. And being in a school full of, children, it was obvious what happened next. I got bullied a lot. I was made fun of pretty much anything I did after this. I mean, to be fair, it was bound to happen because I was just different. I was different to everyone. But actually at one point when I was about 7 or 8, I became one of what you call the cool kids, if that makes sense. And I was mistreated without even realizing it. The people I called friends were mainly the ones that were making fun of me. I was singled out a lot in the group. I would be used for my stuff, which I didn't really realize until recently. It's one thing that sticks out of everything they did to me. I could never have my hair long. And I mean never. If it got too long, they would yank my hair like as hard as they possibly could, telling me to cut my hair every single day until I got my hair cut. And to be fair, it kinda sucked. I eventually had my 3 friends that I would hang around with, and well, funnily enough, we were kinda outcasts to everyone in our year group at the time, but we all had stuff in common, got along, and had a load of fun together. It's a shame I only talk to one of them now, so if any of y'all see this, you're all awesome, and I miss you so much. We need to talk again. Anyway, I'm going off topic. So even though I had these friends, I had my past to go off how I would treat these friends. And I became pretty hostile to pretty much everyone. Moving into the beginning of secondary school, I tried to stop being the quiet, silent kid that cried all the time, and basically just tried to talk to everyone. But I became very annoying. I still had that hostile behavior as well. I also had the fattest ego that I think anyone could ever have. I genuinely thought I was the coolest kid in school, and that everyone loved me. A few years go by, and I now have this friend group that I talk to outside of school, where I rode scooters with them at the skate park. And of course, I was mistreated in that group as well. I was the punching bag of the group at the time, people always making me uncomfortable, and even trying to resort to violence towards me. And me, as a pacifist, I would run away from the situation, being called like a pussy or other names as I ran from fighting. I don't know if I felt mistreated back then due to me being very hostile, easily upset, but I know I was treated like garbage at some of the time either way. I was kinda just with them, not really there. For example, friend 1 would be all like, "Oh, come on, friend 2, let's go," instead of, "Oh, come on, guys, let's go." It just kind of felt like I wasn't even a part of the group, and that I just wasn't there, if that made sense. Kinda just like a ghost. And when I retaliated, they wanted to fight me all of a sudden. I don't know why. I actually noticed in some of my past live streams that I was just hella rude to these people as well. I don't know if this is because of how they were with me, or if, how I treated people like garbage back then. But it was probably both, to be honest. For example, I'd be told like a really useful tip in a game we'd be playing on live or something, and my response would just be like, "I know, idiot, I'm not stupid." Like, what? Like, what was that for? I know I had bad anger issues back then, but Jesus Christ, it's so unnecessary. Speaking of anger as well, I would often take my anger out on my friends as well. Because I was kind of taught up that's what you do. If you're mad, it's like, oh, I hate everyone. So you have to be mean to people when you're mad. A few years later, I find myself with a different friend group that I'd hang out with on PlayStation. We'd all play games together and hang out in PlayStation parties nearly all the time that we were free. And you know, just hung out like friends do. Only thing is, there's always one bad apple of the group that has to try and crack me. This was around when I was age 13 until about 16. I was heavily mentally abused by this person. From leaving me out, picking on me, and just poking fun until I cracked. We had several arguments over like really pathetic things. Looking back on it, I regret lashing out as much as I did, but hey, we move forward, I guess. Next part I'm going to talk about is around the time I joined the fandom. I was about 15. So, at first when I became a furry, I tried to hide it from all my friends, in fear of judgment. But I did start making some new furry friends, and well, they were also kind and accepting. They listened to what I had to say, cared about how I felt. I finally found a place where other people actually wanted me around. It felt like a real friendship to me. Like I really felt and still feel like people in the fandom, at least the right people, were true friends. I got into my first same-sex relationship around this time, which I told my PlayStation friends pretty quickly. I didn't really know how to hide it from them. That pest I considered a friend was still pushing me around, poking fun at me or my family members, and at this time, they now know that I'm gay, so they now have the chance to make fun of me for that. And, well, the jokes were, well, I'm not gonna lie, kind of funny at first, but then they just didn't stop. They just kept coming. This went on and on and on. They just kept cracking jokes at me and my sexuality and my family for weeks on, and just kept taunting me until the last straw. After everything that happened, I was drawn to harm myself, and even thoughts of things I would never think of today. After what felt like an eternity with being with the group, the others in the group finally clocked on that rat was bullying me. Noticed it's not just us two bickering, but them actually mentally pushing me around. Thankfully, we binned him off, and I still cannot thank my friends for that day helping me out. It genuinely means a hell of a lot, and I still talk to both of these friends actively to this day, and well, I love y'all so much. You don't even understand. After we got rid of them, I was finally free. I no longer spoke to anyone who treated me horribly, and I was finally able to spend my time with people that I could actually call friends. My real friends. The ones to accept me for who I am, what I wanted to do, and are still here to this day. Over the last 3 years or so, I learned to treat other people with care, where am I looking? Look at the camera, whore. Over the last 3 years, I learned how to treat other people with care, acceptance, passion, love, and affection. I like to try and be a much better person to others and myself every day, and make others smile as much as I possibly can. And it's why I love content creation so much. I love trying to help people, enjoy themselves, and I love entertaining others. It's my main goal in life, just to make everyone smile. Over maybe the last year or so, I've also been focusing mainly on my anger issues that I've had growing up. I've managed to curve it to a point to people that I talked to in the past don't recognize me anymore. I would never take my anger out on anyone anymore. I just treat people with all the kindness that I can give. So even when I'm in a bad mood, I try and keep the vibe going, even if I'm not feeling it. I think this is where we're up to today, to be fair. So I guess this is the end of today's video. I'd like to thank all of y'all once again for all of the love and support y'all have given me over the past month or so. You have absolutely no idea how much it means to me that you're interested in what I've got going for this channel. If y'all enjoyed the video, well, I've got some more stuff coming soon, so look out for it. I guess that's it for now, and I'll see y'all around. Hey y'all, thanks for watching my video. If you'd like to see any more, I recommend you tap on this video right here. You don't want to tap on this one? Oh, alright. How about you tap on this video right here? Tap on this one. Or you could tap on both. Are you still here?